Good evening, all. How you all doing? Welcome to the um, stream. Hope you are all okay. I am not too bad. I could be a lot better, but hey, it is what it is. Right, what I am doing at the moment, I am just making sure that I am live by the looks of it. According to YouTube, I am now live. That's good. How is the sound? Is the sound okay? Or am I too quiet? Sound sounds okay. Right, okay, that's good. Right. Good evening there, GWL Photography. Good evening there, Bradley. Not a reduced stream then, eh? No, as far as I'm aware. If the PlayStation don't go, nope, see you later, and yeet itself, then everything should be fine. I've just got to do the bits and bobs. The links and everything. So yeah, we are going to be running some pre-picked routes. I do have Cane Creek, which I promised I would do from yesterday's stream. We are going to do that scenario, and then we'll do that, get to where it is, and then end it. That'll be fine. I'm happy because that gets it out of the way. And then we are doing a number of pre-picked routes, um, basically to see what is going on with happened with the oh god, what do they call it? The update. It was a pretty big update. It was, for me on the PC, it was a 19.6 gigabyte update, and I don't even have every single route. So God knows how big it was on the PS5. So yeah, I'm now live with Thursdays. It's quite warm in here. Thursday evenings. Train Sim World 6. Train Sim World 6 stream. Come and say hello there. Put that on new line. I'd love at some point to do a behind the scenes of how I prepare to go live. Whether people would be, or how I record, do my videos. I'd love it if, if people would want that. And we'll do that. I need to go to the community server, creators feed. That's what I need. Put that in there, and go into Dovetails, bash the server, share your content, boom, and back into here. Then I need to do, well, my keyboard's over there, so I've got to go and get my keyboard as well. So yeah. So how is everyone finding everything? I'm going to shut off Discord. Going over to Facebook. Because I've got Discord on the phone, and it's because if I've got to keep slapping into Discord in the PC, it's just going to slow everything up all the time. Or the laptop, sorry. And next, I'll be ready in 2 seconds. Share to groups, train some more community. Booyah. Okay. So it'd be a Route Lucky Dip on Saturday. Oh, was it Route Lucky Dip German? I think it might have been Route Lucky Dip German on Saturday. So, yeah. Let me just go and get my keyboard, which is just over here. Oh. It's still quite warm. My phone, we've had a bit of rain on and off today. It was 26 earlier. So yeah, it was a bit warm, just a bit. I can't see where my, oh, I have put them back in there, my little headphones. So I've got my balcony door open, so you might pick up the traffic. I don't know. I'm hoping, you'll pick up something or other, but hey, it is what it is. Not much I can do with that. Anyway, let me just get this screen sorted. We're on live chat. Let me just click that there, hit that there. And so, not a reduced stream. Hi Andy, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Sounds good. GW photography sounds alright. Loading takes forever. It does indeed. It's about between 5 and 10 minutes. Evening all, Carl. Good evening, Carl. Payne Creek, yes. Hiya, Daniel. How are you? Evening. Not 1.21 gigawatts. No. Castle getting new journeys. Yeah, journey modes now show apparently. So yeah, so we're going to kick off with Cane Creek. We're doing the one that basically I kind of broke the PlayStation with yesterday. Bloody hell, it's hot. I got my Train Sim World 4 t-shirt on as well, so it's a bit tight around the old waist. I think I'm getting a bit large. He says hopefully. No, not unhopefully, sorry. The weird thing is, oh no, because recently played Cane Creek. There we go. What I need to do, the other thing as well, is look at Mastery. Because I think Mastery is broken. Well and truly broken. Yeah, the one for me is click that one. Now it's saying that I've done them, completed them. Oh, okay, so it's showing that now. That's good then. So, because that finishes soon. Right, so top of the thing is Cane Creek. Glad they fixed the stuff I sent them back in September. That's good. Which Union Pacific route do you like more, Cane Creek or Sherman Hill? Sherman Hill. Daniel, coming home at 3:30 this morning, it was flashing with lightning. Didn't hear any thunder, but it was raining pretty hard. Yeah, you see, last night for about an hour we just had a lightning storm. There were the odd rumbles of thunder in the distance, but it wasn't really mouthing off as, you know, like the kids down at Bournemouth Beach back on Tuesday. There was a little bit of rain. We've had more rain today actually than what we had last night. So yeah, Mastery broken? Never in the sands of history. Canyon Explorer, there you go. You're the engineer of a trio of SD42s and currently in 7 Mile. This is a free roam type scenario in which you can freely move around, switch cars or drive somewhere. You can end the scenario at any time by parking your engines on. Where? Just there. Or is it over there? It's one of those two. Let's click it and do it. Let's do it. So yeah. So yeah, it's been quite warm today. I went out for a coffee with Andy. We're having a little discussion. Sorry. Welcome to 7 Mile. In this free roam scenario, you can do whatever you like. See you later. Provided you don't run a red signal, there are no objectives, no AI trains round to hinder your movement. Switch cars, journey up, and do some sightseeing. Do whatever you want. And to end the scenario, simply follow the scenario to the stop marker, which is just down the 9.5 miles caboose track. So that's where we're going to go. I think that's good enough. It's a 9.5 mile run on the old Droopy What's It burger. You've done this scenario. Yeah, well, it strangely enough, it came up in last night's jump straight in, less than 30-minute random route. So yeah, and unfortunately I crashed. Well, I didn't. The PlayStation yeeted itself. So we're already automatic brakes, handles off. Turn you off. Good evening, Joseph. How are you? 350 and a hot. Hold on a minute. We just might as well get going. Automatic brakes off. Well, we know it doesn't stop then. That's just brilliant, isn't it? Oh, it won't stop because of... There you go. Because it's set up well. I'm not too bad. Yeah, thunder and lightning. A little bit of thunder, but a lot of lightning. We had lightning storms, so yeah. I did video it on the old GoPro, but it was didn't. I had a feeling it wasn't going to look right, so yeah, I looked at it and yeah, yep, turned it on. Cheers. Oh, it's a couple of 66s. Sorry, SD40s. Hold on. Well, I might as well while I'm here, haven't I? Nice. You see the look he gave me when I walked back in the cab. That's just disgusting. You going to the Red Arrow show this weekend? Well, all 7 of them. So there's no red lights, we just got to stop 9.5 miles. So let's just get that over and done with. So we're going that way. So we've got to stop there. That's fine. No problem with that. No thunder and lightning and no rain. Rain waited too early this morning, but still no thunder. I'm in Exeter, most of the storm goes around us. Oh, that's cool. Nah, you're busy up in Somerset. Fair enough. Fair enough. I'm free this... Oh, it's Dinosaur Park. Welcome to Jurassic Park, mini style. Holy fucking shit, it's a dinosaur. All 2,000 odd. What the hell? Go away. It's prehistoric playground. Cue Jurassic Park theme tune. I had one of those very rare things tomorrow, an appointment with an actual GP. Can you believe it? Good evening there, Nick. How are you? Welcome to the stream. Yeah. It's copyrighted. Yeah. It's not Jurassic Park. It's called licensing. Oh dear. I mean, ideally, I'd probably end up wanting to get rid of Cane Creek off here, just because it's a route that I probably will never drive again. I don't know when the last time was. Then we've got a 15-mile-an-hour limit. Oh joy! Right. Sorry, I've got something on my... I've just got a little Mediband on my wrist, and it's really doing my head in. So I just want to try and make it as loose as possible so I can just take it off. Sometimes it's alright, it just says it's just my Type 2, but yeah, it's a little banded braided strap, but it's got like Type 2 diabetes on it. So, and it's last couple of days it's just been irritating me. The same with my neck, my chain around my neck, which got my mum's Reading band on it. Fun hate 15 mile an hour speed. Yeah. Still had to wait 2 days though for what is basically something that needed treating 2 days before I even phoned them. Finally got sick of the reoccurring ear infections, need to get it sorted. Nah, that's fair enough. Oh, now we've hit 15 miles an hour. Okay. Well, I'll just let it slowly slow down then. Hi Leo, how you doing? What they got in there? King Kong? Nah, just dinosaurs. Plastic ones that will melt. Wendy and her 5 guys. Awesome. So I had a little meeting with YouTube today. It's just basically to let us know what's coming up. Certain things for YouTube and that. So over the next few months. And some creator programs. For me personally, I mean, yesterday was a very busy day, and I do like those. But then I get days like today, when I was supposed to meet my mate tomorrow for a coffee, but we had to bring it forward a day. So, yeah, that's a slight annoying thing. I'm not going to go and get that. But there's other things as well that I was supposed to be doing. I just, after the hiatus of yesterday, it was just a meh. I just didn't want to do anything. You're off swimming in Taunton tomorrow. Oh, good luck. Any sharks located around there? I'll probably be doing as much as I did yesterday, tomorrow as I did today, really, to be honest. Yeah, just the way I feel at the moment. And then a week this Monday, we're off filming the next episode of The Railway Dog, which I think is going to be a bit of a good one. But it means I've got to get up. We got to leave at 5 o'clock. There are wells through near Taunton. Wells as in fat blubberous mammals, or maybe one or two, maybe GW is lurking about up there. Ugh. Probably in his budgie smugglers. You are a fat bulbous mammal yourself. Whatever, I know. Good evening, how are you doing? So the next route is going to be Birmingham Crewe. And I'm going to do the normal timetable. No, is it the 8:05 timetable? I'm going to do the 8:05 timetable. I'm going to do an 8:05 service. Actually, no, we're going to do a 390 service all the way down to Birmingham. Or Desire, I don't know. I haven't made that decision yet. Hi, everybody! It's a mean to be the country Wells, but it's a joke on the mammal. Which one? Oh, it's meant to be the country Wells. Oh, the County Wales. Country Wales. Oh, lovely. Is it? Who's both of those shores? Oh, lovely. My brother's Black Labrador, Alfie, he was Welsh. He was born in Cardiff. Bless him. He died when he was 7. Lovely dog he was. Lovely dog. What, you trying to say Wendy is a whale? Ugh. It is not one of the most awe-inspiring routes ever. Wales, where men are men and the sheep are scared. Yeah. I know Bradley would be losing his shit by now and be going down at about 90 miles an hour. It's scenic. It's boring. Oh, hold on. Bit of flat land there. Oh, hello! Wave to the guy in the car. What the fuck? Turn that off. This is true, yes. This is why we don't let Bradley drive trains. Union Pacific. Solid, there's a road there. Can't really see much anyway. American freight ones. Oh God. You'd have done a full send it down the hill. Yeah, unfortunately though, you probably would have come off and crashed. So I want to try and tick this scenario off. So the Class 19 wasn't updated. There's reasons for that. Oh, no, hold on, let me rephrase that. There was no patch for the class, or no update for the Class 90. There is a reason for that, and I can't say because I'm under NDA. But suffice to say, I think it should be with us in June's update. Everyone's safe if you don't open this route. In Southend in Essex there is McDonald's and there is a Wendy's. They just shop apart. Just to shop apart. Oh nice. I wonder why we haven't got a UP mainline route yet. 70 mile an hour freight could appeal to lots more people. Sherman Hill? Last time I looked that was UP. And you can't say because you're under NDA and you don't know anyway. Yeah, Sherman Hill. Well, that's down to the track, basically. Blame the guys that designed the track layout. I know I'm not going to go and look. You can do that on yourself to look. .2 miles. We're a third there. Yay! Oh. Sorry, I get like this every now and then. Just can't be asked. Oh dear. Right, the phone is up on there. Gotta make sure the keyboard don't knock the my point is UP has sections where trains get up to that speed, not in game as far as I know. Look, it's down to A, whether they can get the license for the route, whether they can. A lot of it is down to licensing and whether they can down for the people there to help out to do it. And seeing as the guy, one of the main guys that does the signalling for the Dovetail has decided he's not going to do it anymore, then it's going to be a little bit harder to try and get the information. Much the popular belief, they just cannot fly out to the places willy-nilly and get route info and that. So, you know, they need people on the ground out there to help. Yes, they did it with a couple of places with oh god, Penn Corridor, Antelope Valley, where they actually managed to get sound recordings and they actually ran trains. Good evening, Mark. How are you? Bunch of stream. Did I say willy-nilly again? Free Willy. So yeah, it's not easy to get stuff, you know, to take literally everything out there. Well, they don't take literally everything out there because, to be honest, there's no Atlantic Tunnel to drive through. Do you know what I mean? So it's easy to go through the Channel Tunnel. They take all their equipment, sound equipment, with them. Tone on, go and check yourself sounded quite rude from my perspective. Sorry, I've just completely lost. I don't know. Half the time I can't remember what I said 5 minutes ago. I've got so much running around my little head. No hamsters. But yeah, it's with me. It's just move on, and I'll go on to the next subject. But yeah, what I mean is just like, you know, the stuff where they with some of the routes that they're doing in Europe, like some of the TSW based routes in Europe, like the German routes, they can actually, you know, they've got. I've seen the actual cases they use to take their sound equipment with them, and they'll stick that in a car, in a van, and they'll go in the Channel Tunnel or on a ferry across to Germany with the sound recordings. Lucas does a lot of sound recording as well. You don't really want to willy-nilly. Willy needs to be willing. Roger Lloyd, Pax Character, Vicar of Dibley. Ah, right, yeah. Wendy's never has any customers. She has 5 guys, I bet you she does. So, you know, it's easier to record stuff over here in Europe than what it is to over there in America. They have to hire all the stuff, and that again costs money. She's got 5 little guys, and to be honest, Sherman Hill is a mainline route, So, you know. But, I mean, it's as I've always said, you'll lock on your... yeah, I'll discuss that in a minute. What the Americans need, it would be nice that, yeah, they go out there, that Dovetail do get the stuff that they need, and they've got people dealing with the signalling, because the problems you're going to get is the signalling's wrong, the sound's wrong, or this doesn't look right. And you're always going to get that with people talking about American routes, or dealing with American routes, because they're just so damn hot on, oh no, you know, even on here when I'm driving an American route in the yard, I was told by an American, oh, you have to press the horn so many times, blah blah. No, I don't, and I won't, was my reply. And I've never seen him back in my stream again. It's as simple as that. At the end of the day, I seriously think, and it's kind of worked out over here with Firefly Studios, that there's people there in America that want certain routes, certain sounds, get the sounds right, get this right, then basically form a little company, you know, get together like what the, not all aboard, but Firefly have done, and create, you know, start creating third-party content. To be honest, if you want a route that has a whole subdivision in it, you know, whatever, from God knows where to 400 miles west of you, including all the stuff that goes on there, then it might be worth investing. Bit of a landslide there, isn't there? It might, you know, it might be worth investing in getting people together to do act as a third-party company to start producing US-based routes. Top speed of Sherman is 55. Your point is UP trains regularly go 70 miles an hour on UP main lines. For whatever reason, it's not in the game. And the fact being is that obviously they've not done any routes for 70 odd miles. You know, it's... There are reasons why, I don't know. There's always reasons why. I mean, I can turn around and say, well, they've not done Southwest Main Line. They've not done Eastleigh to Poole, which I'd love them to do. It's not going to happen, you know? Whether they do 70 mile an hour freight routes, I don't know. It's entirely down to them. Play the game the way you want to play it. That's your philosophy. Rules are for the obedience of fools and the guidance of wise men. Mate, I've not said anything about sounds or anything. No. I know that. I know. But a lot of it is, you know, people complain about certain things on American routes. The sound is awful. The sound's not right. The horn sounds are wrong. This should be doing that. And it's not easy to take sound gear from the UK, fly it to the US and have it all there. Okay, especially this climate. So this is why you get a lot of people complaining, because basically I think most of the time they'll use the stock sounds, they'll reuse them. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. You've driven a pacer up Sherman Hill just because you could. Yeah, exactly. It's just difficult to do a lot of stuff for America. And people are just so picky. You know, people want freight routes. People don't like freight routes. They want American, they want passenger routes, metro routes. You know, there's loads of people wanting the one that, is it Metra? That Dovetail time and time again said they won't be able to get a license for. People are still saying we want Metra. They're not going to get it. I think is it Metra? I think it is, or something like that. You know, they want the New Jersey Transit. And because obviously Dovetail did the Metro Rivals, they're thinking, oh, we're getting New Jersey Transit. So, you know, unfortunately, people are just going to have to really just respect the limitations. Oh, need to slow down. It would be nice to have every line in the world, but you're not complaining, just asking. Well, this slow mountain route are you talking about? That's where I left my containers. This was actually done by Skyhook. This was their first route. This wasn't a Dovetail route. Thing is, they have Dovetail themselves have a thing called lamp oil. Look it up on the Dovetail forum. It's basically the LAMPOIL. It's 7. What is it? It's 7 points on what makes a route good for Train Sim World for choosing. Yeah, I can't remember what it is. It's but that's how they get to choose the routes. Third party companies, they do what they want. They don't have to confide to Dovetail's lamp oil process, but they can do one of the routes that is on the, you know, come under the lamp oil process if they want, but they can do it how they think. So but this is why I always saying, if you kind of want a route that bad, take a step like what from the guys Forks, Jet Wash, because I know Jet Wash, if I remember rightly, and I do apologise if it isn't the same one. He used to make a lot of complaints on the forum. You want Southeastern High Speed? Oh wait, or Medway Valley? Oh wait, he's taking the piss. You know, it's these people. They formed a little group, third-party group, got down. This is what we want to do, and look at how well they've done with Medway Valley, and they ended up helping Dovetail in trying to remove the blurry textures. And again, you know, with the help of the optimization and everything in this patch, we've had people complaining, saying, well, there's still no fix for blurry textures. And I'm like, how many times do people have to be told it's a route by route thing? You want rivets? Shut up, you piss-taking bastards. Nice 33-1 wouldn't go down amiss, actually, to be honest. The 4TC set. In before GTA 6. But no, you know, it's everyone wants such and such a route, you know. All textures look blurry. I really need to get you Specsavers, definitely. I mean, this is the first time I've actually played since when? Yesterday, since before I installed the patch. It seems when Brits want a route, it simply gets made or doesn't. But when American wants a route, it's always make it yourself, be content with what you get. well, the only way I'm saying that is that it's easier for the Americans to make it because they're there. If it's, you know, for the UK people, they have to fly out to get the reference shots, you know, get an idea of the situation. You know, it's like, or, you know, they ask, like, American people, you know, in the community, sort of, can you get photos of this? Or in the beta team, are you anywhere near this location? Do you know what? I don't know, Bradley, to be honest. It's easier to make UK and European based routes than what it is American routes. Because Europe is easier to get to from England than what America is. And the Americans aren't helping themselves with trying to declare war on everyone at the moment. Oh, the ore route, yes. High iron simulations, yeah. But that doesn't help people that don't want freight and just want passenger. And they make themselves known about that. Oh, I don't want that, I want passenger. But there again, if you start doing passenger routes, you got people saying, oh, I don't want passenger, I want metro routes, or I want freight routes. So you no matter what Dovetail do, they can't please everyone. And it was Rivet that actually did the Stanford route. It's that all route, Bradley. What, your president declaring war on bloody Iran and everything else that goes on? It's not a very good climate at the moment, is it? Even for flying. Created so much tension in the world. Goes and takes out, no matter what sort of leader it is, he goes and takes out a world leader trying to incite regime change. You know, and it's just like, it's illegal. No, not TSW related wars, no. But it's hardly safe to, you know, to go anywhere at the moment because the risk, especially over Europe, flying over the Middle East, but the risk of being taken out by an idiot that can't tell the difference between a civilian plane and a warplane. You know, it's just like, I always turned around and said, after the year 2000, the world will change and it will never ever be the same. And I was so right. Hey, we don't blooming make it up. It's, look at it. Look at the state of it. You know, it's not good. You know, after it's not been good the last what, year or two, 3. Oh God, no, the rest of the world isn't good. You know, I don't agree with what the Iranians done. I don't agree with what Israelis have done. I do not agree with what the Palestinians done, causing all the conflict in the Middle East. You know. But when you go and take out a country's leader to instigate regime change, then, yeah. And when most of the world turn around and say, you shouldn't have done that, everyone wants some sort of train fairly represented. Yeah, I don't really want to bump into global politics, but it's just unfortunately just like went that way. So yeah, we'll try and stop that. But you know, it's, we all want something, and whether we get it or not, it's going to be two different things. Of course, yeah, I know I did. I'm not saying I didn't. I go off on a tangent, kind of try and relate it to everything, but you know, it is what it is. You know, there's not much we can do about it. But you know, trying to get, you know, you want 70 mile an hour sort of locos running time. Yeah, it'd be great. You've got no problem with that. But if Dovetail don't make it, then who else is going to do it? At the end of the day, who else is going to make it if Dovetail don't do it? It's either someone else make it other than Dovetail, or you ain't going to get it. Oh, nearly there. That was never the point you were saying. No, I know what you're saying. You want a 70 mile an hour route for UP, right? Understand that completely. But like I'm saying, if Dovetail aren't going to make that sort of thing, who else is going to do it? You need more third-party groups based in America making more American content. That's the only way it's going to change. And making quality US content. Because I noticed that from people saying about, was it High Iron Simulations? Saying, oh, they were crapping Train Sim Classic. Well, I don't see any other third-party company that does Train Sim Classic content coming over to Train Sim World. Why it wasn't made. To be honest, Cane Creek isn't one of my go-to routes. So, if I have to do it, then I have to do it. But would I mind? Would I prefer crawling on Cane Creek or ripping through the countryside at mainline speeds? I'd like to go through at a faster pace than I think whatever the route is. Running trains would be Hong Kong Phooey. But as this route was chosen, then you know, I don't mind running on Sherman or you know the routes. Probably not Cajon though. Don't mind Sherman Hill. What's the other one that I like? Horseshoe Curve. I don't think this route has great appeal, and the only reason why I'm driving it is because I said that, because obviously were you in on yesterday when the PlayStation yeeted itself, which is another bug that's gone on unfixed. I went off in the distance with the 8.3 cam. Evening Penguin, how are you? Yeah, we're all fine. I'm being controversial as always, but hey, it is what it is. I mean, at the end of the day, it's got the route. I chose the route, or well, the PlayStation chose the bloody route, and I said I'm gonna drive the route, whether I enjoy it or not. It isn't one of those things. No, whenever I enjoy it or not, it is one of those things. But yeah, I don't mind travelling along, as long, you know, a long busy route, I don't mind. Hi TSC Gaming, we have high quality third parties in the UK, Just Train, Firefly, and from Germany we have TSC. You need groups like that for the US. I mean, High Iron Simulation, I don't mind the, is it the ATSF and the Santa Fe pack? And the forthcoming, oh, what is it? Is it the GP60. Well, in some respect, it's true, because the only freight mostly that we've seen here is slow stuff in some of the routes that they've chose. So this is where your choice of saying you'd love to see a UP route, freight route, with 70 mile an hour running, mainline, sorry, 70 mile an hour running. Exactly, yeah, I would as well. But if what I'm saying is Dovetail don't deem that as a necessity, then you're not going to get it unless another third-party company from America, or probably a European-based one if they decide to do that, do it. But then there are, because there is a lot of people, the Americans, obviously they want it, as you so rightfully put, they want it accurate, they want the locos, the freight, everything to be good. Then if that isn't, then you're going to get people moaning left, right and centre. So, you know, and I can totally understand when, like, you're using the GP38 horn, which basically was, I think, was recorded from using trains, and it's the same sort of horn that I've seen in early versions of some of the horns. What's that freight route? Sandpatch. You know, you think that's the same type horn that they had in trains, you know. UK Heritage Railways have a similar problem as well. When Somerset is lovely, but you don't have time to play it often. You really like the big diesel American trains, so they need a decent American developer. Yeah, someone that's there that can, you know, instead of someone flying, or a group of people flying from the UK over to X base in America and then follow 3 or 4 days along the route doing what they need to do, but a developer in America that can produce that route, like what High Iron Simulations are doing. You know, it's so much easier. It will be so much easier. You really like the big diesel American trains, but they need these. Yeah. Well, a quick job thingy change. You're not generally into US stuff, but Morristown was quite good. I don't mind Morristown actually. But yeah, I quite like Sherman. I know. Okay, it's Canadian. I like Oakville. Is there that mod out for Oakville, by the way, on the PC? Morristown, Morris, as in Morris Dancer, or Morris Minor. DTG already has an established platform TSW. They're shown at least somewhat that they can make good US stuff. Yeah, but if you know, a certain route like what you're saying, you want like mainline, which would be great, to be honest. A mainline running. I keep saying thinking Foster Yeoman. It's not. It's Union Pacific. Couldn't agree more. Am I breaking? I am. But if Dovetail aren't going to make it, then how else are you going to get it? Expecting another third party to come out of the blue and deliver on every promise is so unlikely. Well, how do you think we got Medway Valley? How do you think we got so much better quality on Medway Valley and oh god, what's that one that Johans did, the guy on his own? The quality on that, yeah, he made that route himself. There's a lot of stuff that he's imported from Trains in Plastic and, you know, made up, bigged it up, done the textures and all that on it. But it is such a good route, and it's a bloody busy route. Midland Main Line. You know, it's not going to get done. If Dovetail don't do it, how is it going to get done? NNL. Oh, North London line. Yeah, that's it. North Creston. That's the thing. If Dovetail aren't going to do it, then how else do you think it's going to get done? To be honest, if it's not part of Dovetail, we're going to do that regime, lamp oil process, then it just ain't going to get done unless someone else decides to do it. I read it as NNL. Yeah, you put down MML with the main line. After this song, I need a P&B. Right. Your point is DTG can and should do it. Your point, yeah, I can see your point, but it's whether they will do it. Is it part of their lamp oil process? That's it. If it's not, then you know it's a group of people that decide how it's done. It was also corrected. Oh, okay. Okay, I'll just drive that 22-foot extra. Oh. I got a silver. Yay. Oh, main menu. Right, I'm going to need a P&B, sorry. Oh. Back in a minute. Oh, dear. Give you oil in your lamp. Sing. I'm not even going to fucking go there. It's like, basically regarding the Class 70, I was messaged by someone if I knew of anyone that could get cab images of the Class 70. And I went, I know someone who can do that. And the person said, who? I went, me. And yeah, there's a friend that I know that has a lot of images of inside a Class 70, and yeah, she sent them to me, and I sent them on to the person that I was chatting to, and yeah. Anyway, the expectation that an American dev will make a train sim is to expect way more than simply asking DTG, who already made US routes, to make more. Hold on. Anyway, the expectation that an American dev who will make a train sim is to expect way more than simply asking DTG, who already make US routes, to make more. again, it comes down to this lamp oil, whether it's a unique enough route for them to make. I mean, personally, Tadami, would you buy Tadami? It really doesn't interest me. I know it's not an American route. It's a completely different route. It's Japan's foray. But would you buy Tadami line? To be honest, I'm not personally overall looking forward to it, to be honest. Same with Johann's Great Western branches. Doesn't really interest me. So, yeah. Mark, you're glad we have the third parties. They have brought the game on and much better and more realistic and brought a lot more new players. Medway is amazing. Yeah. Yeah, Bradley also provided some photographs as well. Thank you, mate. But yeah, it's if people ask me if I've got photographs of certain things, certain trains, certain whatever, I will try and do my damnedest to go through my 30-odd thousand file library of photos, and I will try and see what I can do. But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, if Dovetail ain't going to make it, who is? That's what it comes down to at the end of the day. Right, so we've got that over and done with. We are now going to be doing Birmingham Cross City. No, we're not. Birmingham Crewe. Now, you will see that we've got Grand Junction, blah, 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 railway, modern timetable, which has really got me like, what the fuck? Then we've got a total services completed on one for 533. That's 575. 2019 timetable is 533. And that one is 575. And I'm just like, that's a new duplicate one. Because I've done 8 services on that. So yeah, go figure. I've got no clue. No clue. So I'm just going to carry on doing that one. I just wish they get rid of all these new bits. The other thing as well is like when they turned around and said, "Oh, there's no static AI, or there's no static trains, there's no AI, there's no rail tours," and I was just like, "Yeah, but does that just equate to the Series S?" Or yes, it was a good idea. Thank you, Bradley. Or does it apply to everything else? I don't understand, because I might actually go in the Discord and ask that actually. Right, so we are going to do. I just want to do a Pendolino service from thingy. We might do an 805, so we might do 2. I'm here all night anyway. Drive this express service from Crewe to Stafford. Crewe to Stafford, really? Lancaster to Euston. Crewe to Birmingham, there we go. So we're going to do that one. 7 AM. No, 8:02. So 9 Alpha 31. I'm not doing it with dynamic weather. Yeah, Mark, you asked me how the job front was going. Well, I don't know if you know, but I didn't get the job with Sunseeker. The actual job position, the actual position they actually made for me, they gave to someone else. Cheers, Sunseeker. It is what it is. But it took them over a month to tell me after they only told me after I emailed them to find out. And I never bothered replying after that. I don't see the point. But then I got a phone call yesterday from a guy that that owns and runs a job agency, and he basically he liked the look of my CV, and he wanted my permission to send it to a company, and that we're looking for someone. And I went, yeah, okay, and he told me about it, and basically basically, the guy in the agency phoned me back about an hour later. Said the directors want to meet you for an interview. Can you go down there this afternoon? Which was yesterday afternoon. So in 30-degree heat, I walked 5 kilometres back. Well, in total, there and back again, for my interview. And they asked me if what I thought of the job. They said, because your CV is absolutely fantastic, you'll be able to do this job no problem. And he said, you interested? I went, yeah, definitely. So I've got to wait now till next week. But whether I get it or not, I don't know. But yeah, it is. With them, it is what it is. I was just too pissed off to argue about it. So, yeah. One's open, one's what you call it. Which one's what you call it? I can't see there. Doors can wait. It's that one. Right, I think everything else is done. No, because that one isn't. Look. Right. So yeah, I would love to see a mainline 70 mile an hour UP route, BNSF route. But like I said, whether we get it or not, two different things. Bing 9 Alpha 31 and put my headlights on. You wish me luck, thank you very much. Fingers crossed you need a bit of luck. I need a very lot of I have a lot of doors. I need a lot of luck, to be honest. A lot of luck. Hi Joshua, how are you? Need another underground route, to be honest. To be honest, depends whether it's going to sell or not. And I think that comes down to, Dovetail said the only reason why Bakerloo got done was because it's one of the shortest routes, about 9 miles, I think it was. I don't know. I think we do. To be honest, Bradley, I think we do. But I don't see Dovetail doing it, and I think, again, that would probably need to go down to a third party that will create it, if they ever do. I don't mind an underground route, but at the end of the day, what are you going to see? If it's one that literally runs underground most of the time, you're not going to see a lot. I know Dovetail did have problems in doing the route underground as well. But the only reason why they did it, because half of it was underground, the other half was above ground. Right, Stafford in 24 miles. Let's crack on, shall we? Let's get Wendy going. Oh. Did I put my headlights on? No. Naughty boy. I haven't put the thingy on. Would mind a subsurface like Metal Circle. You think the Met line, or at least some of it, would be really good. Mix of dense underground running along with countryside further out. Yeah. Removing of is Series S only. Pardon, what? I think it's the AI. What I was saying about the rail tools and all that. Do you think with the update that came today, this is worth £20? Yes, I think DGG have given up letting third parties take over. Look at Medway. I hope Firefly make more, honestly. I quite like this route, to be honest. I do not like the Euston timetable. I think it's rubbish. So I don't use the timetable at London West Coast on London Euston and Milton Keynes. There is a lot of detail in this route. That's interesting to say that I'm still getting yellows, but I think I would anyway, because Crewe, if you look at it, it's a hell of a big area. A hell of a big area. So we still got freight there, that's good. Yeah, I think it's a good route, and I do quite enjoy it. I love the 805, but I will not use the 805 timetable. Now I look over here, because I'm thinking, like, oh, I might get to see my branded containers. No, you won't. Which is rather annoying. What was the other part of the question? I don't think DTG have given up. I think they still. No, they haven't given up, because there's more third parties. This is exactly like what happened with Train Sim Classic. So that, well, I wouldn't say they've given up. They're kind of stepping back a bit, and they're taking time creating certain routes. You got TSG, you got Rivet, which are now making some of the Dovetail routes, and you got Dovetail making routes as well. Just don't forget, Rivet also, as well as Stanford, they did Riviera Line. You really like the overground routes we've got so far, yeah. Oh, the AI. What, Joshua? What have you got? What have you got? PS5, PS4, Series XS, PC, Switch, Kangaroo-driven AI. What? Because I'm currently on a PS5 on this one. Why does that go on to top chat? It should be live chat. Message pinned. I read that as BCP Gaming. It's TOC Gaming. Sorry. Let's crack her up a bit more speed. So yeah, we're not too bad at the moment. We're about 50 frames a second. But this is the old timetable. So yeah. I am tired today as well, which I've not done hardly. I've done hardly anything though, that's the thing. Oh, are we coming up against the red? I'll let you know the last time I drove Cane Creek, and it wasn't yesterday. That don't count. I've got to pop out first thing tomorrow. I've got to get a birthday card for my mate. It's his birthday, bless him, tomorrow. Please let us know about job when you start. I'll let you know if I get the job first. Yeah, I've just got to wait and see. So. Yeah, I'll let you know. But if I do start working, then I mean the hours are 8 AM till 5 PM, Monday to Thursday, and then it's 8 AM to 1 PM. I think it is Friday, 1 PM or 12 PM. I can't remember. So yeah. Oh, hello. What have we got there? Oh, DB is booked. Look at all those containers with no names on. How'd they do that? I've got to be so careful of that, actually. My mate Andy's watching, he won't totally understand. Oh, slow it down a bit. It's getting a little bit testy. There we go. So, for my 1000th episode, oh man, do I do it on the PC or do I do it on the PS5? I think, to be honest, as a testament and as a nod to my first ever episode, and I've got to try and find that out. I will do the stream on the PlayStation, and I will, I think, drive Sandpatch, Rapid Transit, and Great Western Express Remastered, and then I will drive the 2 newest routes to Train Sim World. And I think the 999th episode, I will go back and find a stream where my mum picked out the routes, and I will drive them for the 999th episode on the PC, or it may even be on the PlayStation. I don't know. But then the 1000th and the 1001st episode will be PC. So yeah. But yeah, if I do get this job, then my Monday afternoon stream will more than likely be removed. You're back. Oh, cool. Hello. How you doing, back? Welcome back. So yeah. Pentalino, yeah. Birmingham Cross City. We're going to do the Pentalino. Then we are going to do the 805. But we're going to do the 805 from, I think it's Stafford. So we've done we're doing Crewe to Birmingham. Then we're going to do Stafford to Crewe in the Doobie What's it 805. And then after that, we will be doing Frankfurt S Bahn, because that's another thing that's been updated, and I want to have a look at it. So if you haven't guessed, I'm kind of doing a little bit of an update sort of thing to have a look at the routes with the update, because originally it was supposed to be Route Lucky Dip. There's a cloud, there's a low cloud, very dark grey low cloud, not very big, and it's just making itself, putting itself into non-existence by creating a rain shower as it goes past. Absolutely crazy. It's literally a little fluffy cloud, and it's quite dark, and it's literally shitting itself with rain, but it's just making itself less and less and less. It's a bit boring. Yeah, I know, but I just want to see how well it runs, Bradley. So the other routes that I'm planning on doing is basically Frankfurt S Bahn, GWR Remaster, Stuttgart Heilbronn, and Dresden Leipzig. If we can get all of them included tonight. I don't mind running into tomorrow if I'm not too tired. If I am too tired, then I may do them on Saturday. I'm not streaming tomorrow night, I'm just having a night off. Obviously Saturday and Sunday I'll be streaming. Members only is actually members only on Sunday night, because it's from last week, and that will be a spaceport expansion on Construction Sim. So yeah, this is why today was a bit of a I just can't be asked to do anything day, because yesterday I was 8:05. I was so busy, you know, it's like I'd sorted out paid my bills first thing in the morning, then went straight into my overdraft, which, yeah, I don't know if I'm going to see the end of the month with that. Dealing with the guy with the job interview and everything, getting that sorted, getting myself ready, then doing the interview, coming back, then having to go and get some money and do some shopping, and then do last night's stream as well. So it was a bit of a rush day. But today I just didn't want to do anything. So I was a bit of a stinky guy today as well. Not stinky, smelly, because I didn't. Oh, hello. Because I didn't have a shower. I just couldn't be asked to have a shower today. I thought, well, I'm not going anywhere. So yeah, I'll have a shower tomorrow anyway, so it's fine. But yeah, because I wasn't going anywhere. I mean, if I did have an interview later on today or something like that, I would have had a shower, so don't worry. But yeah, there's just days that I get like it, to be honest. And it's just like, after all that sort of excitement that I had from yesterday, running around, which was good in a way, it was a bit of a calm down today, and I'm just like, can't be arsed. So I did the I did the what do you call it? I did the thing for the last night's stream, got that sorted. Then I was going to do some catch up with some photos to put up on the in the albums on the Facebook page, but yeah, I just couldn't be asked. The work will get done at some point, don't worry about that. A 40. 25, 25, 25, 6, 7, 6, 7, said Wendy. So tomorrow I've got to go and pick up a prescription, but I've also got to get a birthday card from my mate, and I'll post that. Just got to remember the address. And then I'll be back in, and I'll probably do some stuff on the old thingies. Get my cameras on charge, because I know we've got 37. I think it's 418 tomorrow, and not tomorrow, on Tuesday. 37 418 and Caroline observation coach as well. They're down on Tuesday. I don't have to do my washing this weekend. I've done that today. Actually, I just finished it, doing the drying. Just before I came on air, said Wendy. Ooh. That's nice. You see a Voyager leaving. They come through me Monday. Yes. Comes down over the weekend. Penzance to Bournemouth. Then it stables overnight in Bournemouth Middle Sidings, which I'll probably end up going to see Tuesday night, because I can use my bus pass then. Just go to Bournemouth on my bus pass, take the photos, get mugged. Yay! No. And then I'll come back home. Monday morning I've got to move my TV out of the way because the socket behind it has to be replaced. So wait till 8:25. I should have the DRA on. Where's that Voyager gone? He's not gone that way, has he? Nope, he's gone. He's there somewhere. There he is. Right, so let me put the DRA on. I can never see where the DRA is. There we go. And then we got a tour from Peterborough to Weymouth, I think Thursday. I don't know if Caroline's going to be leading or the 37. Right, let's have a bit of a drink. Ow. Shut the doors anyway. What do you mean unlock doors? For fuck's sake. Now what do you mean look? Right, take DRA off. DRA's not gone off because that's not the DRA, you dumbass. There you go. And we're 25 out. Said Wendy. Ooh, said Wendy and her 5 guys. So yeah, it's getting a little bit clearer out there now. It's going to be raining next week anyway, so yay. say there's no announcements on this. Taking the Birmingham line. I just love the sound of that. I don't think we'll hit 60 before we get the speed change to 90. He says no. 14 miles to Wolverhampton. So Trent Valley, I'm looking forward to that when it gets released, finally. I'll tell you what, on the forum, and I am talking about the forum, I haven't seen so much crap, you know, posted because Dovetail cancelled the mystery live stream. You know, someone posted something, oh, what is the mystery live stream? And then yesterday, because the live stream was supposed to be for tonight, if I remember rightly, I know exactly what the live stream was for. And then it came. Then the news filtered through yesterday, basically saying the live stream's been cancelled. So there's go outside and touch grass, enjoy your drive, or watch some of the ambassadors, sort of thing. Obviously, then someone started saying, "Oh, Dovetail cancelled the stream because they don't want to get too hot in their PCs." I was like, "What?" And I was just like, "You know what, Tony? Just don't answer it." And I totally ignored my advice and started answering it. And then I thought, Tony, what are you doing? Just don't. Just don't answer it. But then I did. And I'm so glad I did. Because some of the people were saying on there, I was just like, for fuck's sake, honestly. Some of them are right spiteful little gits, to be honest. I just replied with, contrary to popular belief, it wasn't cancelled because of the weather. Alright? It was cancelled for an entirely different reason. And that was it. I said, some of you really do need to go out, touch grass, but make sure it's not too hot. Then cover up. Honestly, it's just some of the stuff that people come out with, and then through that thread, there were people saying, "Oh, what are Dovetail's finances like? Are they public accessibility?" And I was like, "What's that got to do with this?" Honestly, it's just, for fuck's sake. Did we have a bot in here then? Gosh, I've got my my balcony door open, ajar, as they say, and it's still bloody warm in here. I'm all for discussion, but when they just go around starting to basically abuse the DTG staff, then it's just like, nah, you're venturing on, don't go their territory. Oi, 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 oi. Yeah. Target neutralised. What, in here? Because I've not seen anything, Bradley. Or is it in Discord? I can't get into my phone at the moment. What, Discord? Or in here? Make sure that I've got... I've got subscribers on, so yeah, there shouldn't be anything in here coming in. Can you, I've not seen it, to be honest, nothing's come through. Can you just copy and paste that, if you can? Did anyone else see it? Because I've not seen anything. You did screenshot. Oh, cool. I can't get onto my phone at the moment. I've taken Discord off the PC, off the plate, off the what you call it? Oh, and the phone. Okay, I see it, Picky. Right, I need... Right, because she shouldn't be able to... Because I've only got subscribers on. So she must be subscribed to get through. So did anyone else see that come up? Because in theory, bots can't subscribe. 4.3 miles. Cheers for that. Right. I'll have to go through that. I'll take a thingy of that pic, shove it on my phone. Go from there. Cheers for that anyway. Now you know why I use subscriptions only. You're not concentrating on chat, so you haven't seen anything. No, that's fine. It did not come up. It did not come up in my stream. So maybe I might have blocked them already, I don't know. But then... See, they could be using an alias. I'll have a quick look tonight after I finish the stream. So I'm not going to go and have an early night because I'll just... Oh shit. Oh, we might not survive this. It didn't show for the public very as the sex word in it, and auto hides it only us mods and Hentis can see. Okay. I think it's the word because I put in, it's one of the words that I put in so that it actually just doesn't show it. I shall update that at some point. I'm just trying to remember where it is in bloody YouTube. I shall save that picky on the phone, and I'll probably go onto the PC quickly later. I could do it actually on the laptop. So this is why I have mods, because they're dealing with it, and why I'm trying not to crash. You neutralise them before anyone else sees. No, that's good, but Bradley, cheers. I should do a search for the name anyway. It's probably using an alias. I mean, it's no good just me not seeing it. Everyone else, it has to be where I can remove it and no one else sees it as well. But as far as I'm aware, I don't think it does that. No content, 1 subscriber. Okay. Can you do me a favour? Can you just put the link in the Batcave? Sorry, I do. There is a mod server on my thing called the Batcave, and that's where us mods hang out, and the owner, and we bitch and moan about all the people having a go at us on YouTube and stuff like this. Oh dear. Shall be done. Just Tony will do. Do it. Cheers. I just heard that come through. Shall be done, my lord. And we are into Wolverhampton. Yay. Cheers, Mush. Yeah, it's just kind of annoying. It does happen, and you know, I think that's the first one that's actually got through. It might be obviously someone subscribed and then they've done their bot shit. Look, we're early. Yay. Don't know where that's going. Probably Manchester, Piccadilly. Oh, it's the Birmingham New Street. Birmingham New Street is before Wolverhampton, if I remember rightly. Oh, that's the one that... Yeah, that's not right. You do not go to Birmingham New Street from Bournemouth via here. Or have they come up the Trent Valley? Yeah, but this is coming from Bournemouth to Wolverhampton. To Bournemouth to... Oh, it might come up that way, actually. Yeah, it might go up that way. Because Bournemouth... Oh, blue flashy lights. You hit Birmingham there. Is that Birmingham? Yeah. As far as I was aware, you come up this way. I don't know, actually. I've got to double check that. Yeah. You sure? Where's that bloody train? Manchester, Piccadilly to Bournemouth, okay. But it had Birmingham New Street on it. Or is that probably the next stop? Oh, we got to wait. Just put the DRA on, Tony. Make sure you get the right button. So apparently the Class 70 will be running on this route. Oh joy. Oh, South Western? Yes, the voyages from Bournemouth come through the eastern side of New Street, coming from Coventry. Aha, there you go. That's its next stop. Can't believe we got here that early. Oh, we were late? Oh, okay. Oh, my lights are starting to come on. Yay. Hentis understands what a TT is. A TT. It's something that mother... no, shush. Good evening there from Tom. How are you enjoying your week in Austria, Czech and Germany? I no idea what timetables are. I just go with the flow and fudge it sometimes. Wait to 8:45. It's currently 8:43 and 43 seconds. And one of them. So it will tell him again, do you want to give up the timetable service? And I'll be like, no, go away. Come on. Crikey, all live above. It's great, went from Vienna, oh Vienna, to Graz today, but with a detour through 3 countries instead of the direct 2.5 hour rail jet. Oh, awesome. That costs you probably about £900 over in the UK if you were to do that. Oh, so we're waiting till 8:45, let's take the, no we won't take the DRA off, we'll just leave the doors until they ask me to do it, and then I'll take the DRA off as it happens. Let's get the old finger on the old buzzer. Vienna means nothing to you. It means nothing to you. Absolutely fantastic song. I love Ultravox. Good evening there at Railwayman. How are you? Welcome to the stream. Right. We'll tone up as we leave Wolverhampton. Wendy decided to clear her throat. Ooh. How you doing? You got 30 coming up. All greens, all greens. This is the sort of thing I like as well. The addition of that. Although I no idea what it is. I know it's all to do with the OHLE, but yeah. it's just that little added touch that they've done. I quite like that. Oh, did anyone check to see if the mastery still appears in the... no, because I don't have mastery. I don't really want to start running away. Hold on a minute. We knew what happened yesterday when I did that. PlayStation yeeted itself. Top Euros in Germany, of course. Poland, Czechia, Austria, Slovenia, Slovakia, Hungary, and tomorrow we'll add Liechtenstein and Switzerland. So basically you're doing a bit of a world tour. Or European tour, I should say. Actually, must say, I did like that Taurus. The Nightjet Taurus with the Eurovision Song Contest livery. That's quite nice. I think that's the... You've got a model of that, haven't you? If I remember rightly. But I could be wrong. She is. A little sad as it's your last night in Sardinia. Homeward bound tomorrow. Did I hear you say last night you'd gone for a jog? Yes. Yeah, well I spent most time of the week in trains, but that was the plan all along. Oh, awesome. Yeah. Yes, you have the Eurovision Taurus, so it was awesome to spot it. Oh, that is so cool. That is really cool. Yeah, I basically went for a job interview yesterday. Knew nothing about it on yesterday morning when they phoned me up. The agency phoned me up. There's a permanent position, monthly pay, which is good for me. And yeah, basically it's a company that is stores, picking, packing, dispatching sort of thing, all the stuff that I'm used to doing. Sort of signing in for goods in. I think there's 2 other people in there, or just a total of 2 people, so it was just me and the guy that's in there at the moment. And if there's a bit of downtime, it's like kind of helping out. Doing other bits around as well. So yeah, they actually make they import, distribute, resharpen disc blades, you know, like your table saws, your router bits for woodworking and metalworking. They reprofile them, and they work with a German company called AKI, which they're the sole UK distributor for AKA saw blades, and also bandsaw saws as well, bandsaw blades. So yeah, it's stuff like what I've done before, computer literate as well. So yeah, it's just obviously you know, I'll get trained up with doing all the warehouse management system and that sort of thing, and that. So yeah, but they also have a trade counter, which they don't really get a lot of. They do get some. They get people dropping off their saw blades for resharpening or reprofiling and that. So yeah. But yeah, they seemed interested in me. They asked me if I liked what I saw, and I went, yep, like the look of it. And it's the kind of hours that I want: 8 AM start to 5 o'clock finish, Monday to Thursday. 8 AM I think to either 12 or 1 PM on a Friday. No overtime, no weekend working, which is a bit of a shame, but you know, it is what it is. Yeah. So yeah, just gotta wait and see. I'll know hopefully on Monday or Tuesday. But I think I said I didn't get the Sunseeker one. The job, the actual position they actually made available for me, they gave it to someone else. who was apparently more experienced. I'm just like, uh-huh. Why am I going too fast? Sandwell and Dudley is next. We've got a 75 miles an hour stretch. Well, the ACS64 that is in the TSW2, which was in the TSW2 vinyl wrap, Matt has actually got a model of that from Barkman in the US. And it's sat in the office. Yeah, thank you for that. Appreciate it. Also, when home, you have to reinstall TSC so you can drive 4020s there, Vienna S Bahn. Oh, awesome. I think I've still got it installed on the PC. It's on the USB drive. I haven't played Train Sim in years, to be honest. I just feel there's something lacking to it, to be honest. Comparing it to Train Sim World. I know it's a lot of difference, but yeah, it's. I just feel, to be honest, gameplay wise, I think Train Sim World is superior. Oops. I'm not very good at reading these. Oh, I better start slowing down anyway. Yeah, I think there's more playability for Train Sim World. But I mean, Train Sim World is what Train Simulator 2 was. So have you both Rowan and Tom, have you enjoyed your week's holiday? Yes, it's most TSW files are called TS2, yes. I think for ages one of the loading pictures was TS2 prototype written all over it. Said Wendy. Someone's cooking something, I can smell it.
Avanti West Coast service to London Euston. Calling at Birmingham New Street, Birmingham International, Coventry, and London Euston.
So we got a blurry logo there. That's not blurry. I mean, this does not bother me because it is running okay. So it kind of doesn't bother me to a degree.
The train at platform 1 is the 0856 Avanti West Coast, London Euston. Calling at Birmingham New Street.
She's saying I've got
Birmingham
semi. Stop it.
Coventry. Service, please join the train now.
See you late.
It is ready to leave.
Oh, it's going.
For the 0856 Avanti West Coast service to
Said Wendy.
London Euston, which is ready to leave.
Said Wendy. Ooh. A signal BW14. What? Why the hell are we stopping at that signal? Where the hell's that? It's got to be coming into Birmingham, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. I mean, to be honest, I can understand why people are a bit, what you call it, with blurry textures, but like I said before, I drive the train from here. So, if they've got blurry textures out here, if I'm in there, I'm not going to see it. Simple as, at the end of the day. Do I see it going past another train at 70 miles an hour? Don't know. I'm not saying they shouldn't be fixing them, which they are. But it's obvious, you know, it still needs a little bit more work. Right, we're going to have a 65. So let's slow down a bit. Said Wendy. It was really nice having that video of the night jet with the Taurus, with the old and then seeing the Eurovision. I thought, oh, awesome! I don't know if anyone's done that in I wouldn't say Creators Club, but like Train Sim community mods. I've got to stop looking on there for mods. Oh, that reminds me, I've got probably a video to go up tomorrow. Train Sim World Journeys, whatever, and I can't remember which one it is. I recorded them last week, not knowing that I was going to end up going to chase around some 56s, a 52, and a kettle, and bump into Old Francis. But from a Discord server. Oh, okay. 2.3 miles. Probably about 2.4, 2.5 miles to Birmingham New Street. No, I'm going to have to turn my LEDs on in a minute because I can't see anything. Don't even know what the time is. What is the time? P&B as well. 21:40. Nice. Oh look, 323. A couple of 323. Bloody hell. More full than what I usually is. It can run that together with the Railjet mid mod. Might start slowing. Why the hell is it giving me that? R speed 2540. It's just gone green. Oh, okay. Well, you have to say goodnight. That's cool, mate. Tomorrow is another long travel day. We'll put pics up again in Discord. Awesome. Yeah, can't wait to see him. Have a good rest of your day there, sir. When are you back? Over the weekend? So we've got a yellow and a red. Should we start slowing down? Obviously, if this does crash, which I bloody hope it doesn't, I won't be coming back because we're after 9:30. 21:43 apparently. Yeah, cheers for popping in, Tom. Anyway, it's appreciated. Red ahead. Red alert. The hell's up with that tunnel, man? Ugh, it's a bit funky, doesn't it? Begun the moaners have. Yeah. Loads of them complaining about the 90 not being updated, not being included. People telling Alan Thompson to go and do one, from what I've read. See, the thing is, it is the patch is there, but there's reasons why it's not been updated, it's not been released, which I can't say because it's NDA, and it's not my place to say the reason why. It's down to Dovetail or Alan Thompson. But I suspect it will be released next month. No, in the next patch, but it's not 100% certain. Of course, we're going downhill a bit, aren't we? Said Wendy. Well, we can't stop anywhere because we've got a red light. What platform? Platform 1. Well, there's nothing there. Begun, the bonus have. Begun, the criminals has. Clone Wars has begun. Wait, with your weapon, I mean you no harm. Right, we're going to do away with the 805 return. We may do that Sunday, I don't know, Saturday. Because I'm not going to get any of the other routes done, if what I want to get done. I need a P&B though. Oh, cool. Ooh. There's a lot of Wendy going, ooh, in the back. You sure she's not got 5 Guys in there? I'm sure she has. Look at that. And stick the DRA on. Voyager and a 323. Right, go for a P&B in a minute. What are we doing next? So we're not going to do the 805 run, I'll do that some, another time. Oh, Frankfurt S Bahn. Nice. God, I thought it crashed then. What did we get? Oh, 9,209. Oh, awesome. That's good. So, yeah, I mean, it's... To be honest, I think it's the same type. It's very much like what it was when I played it last time, whenever that was. So, yeah. So we'll get Frankfurt sorted in a second. I'm just going to have a P&B. I should leave the headset here as well. You don't want to hear that running river. Who we got? Oh, cheers for popping in, Lee. Thanks for popping in. Appreciate it. Have a good evening. Rest of your evening. Was it Frankfurt S Bahn? Yeah, Frankfurt S Bahn. Never knew him. It's that one. So still 614 services. What does the BL143 do? Dresden, Leipzig. Drive this passenger service from Mainz Bischof there to that one. Okay, I'm never ever going to be able to do this. So we'll start with 832 service. Let's do that. A little bit of cloud. I'm not really bothered whether I do the conductor mode. It doesn't bother me really, to be honest. If it comes up in like as part of mastery or like mastery, like for a monthly one, then I will do it. But yeah, if it just for the game itself, nah, not really bothered. Unlock doors. Sounded like a blooming sonar for a submarine then. Where is the... That don't work. No. For that one. Okay. Lock doors. Let's just get an idea where we are. We're there. And where are we going? We're going there. So we're going up to that way then. Okay, fine. That'll be fine. Let me set this up. Is this the one with the airport on it or not? Hold on a second. Yeah, the airport's here somewhere, isn't it? Flughafen. And we go off round into there for Frankfurt. Don't really get to use this area. Right, let's crack on. Nice deal, though. Defo. Auxiliary. Restricted. She's restricted. $130. Here we go. Blurb. All the blurb. Should we've done an American route, we've done a German route, and we've done a UK route. Well, we're in the middle of a German route, so we're doing alright. Great Western Express Remaster is next. We're going to do some freight on that, I reckon. Do a shed. Oh, there is something I need to show you on the Birmingham Crewe route as well, by the way. Good evening there, young Jason. How are you? I hope you are well, sir. I may not be stopping in time at the station. We'll see. So it will be DB as booked. No, because I might choose to do a different loco. Sheds and bulk carts. Bore me, you're off. Really? Oh. Well, yes, making the most of some free time, something very much of a rarity these days. Yeah. I had a bit of a very busy day yesterday. Job interview, which is hopefully went well, and I'm just waiting on hearing whether I've got it or not. And then today it was a bit of an anticlimax and a bit of a sort of thing. Went and had a coffee with my mate. Yoshi didn't come today, it was too hot for him, bless him. So he's having a little bit of a rest. Yeah, I had a coffee, I had lunch there because I had a toasty, and I'm thinking, you know what, £5.50 for that, I was thinking, just keep yourself some bacon and some chicken from Asda, and then all I've got to do is just stick a couple of pieces of bread in the toaster, get them out, butter them, put cheese on one side, put bacon in, put some thingy in, and put them in the toaster. And Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt. But yeah, apart from that, it's not really. I feels like it's like a wasted day because I've not got much done because I just couldn't be asked to do it. I got my washing done, which I didn't want to do till tomorrow. But yeah, you know, it is what it is, unfortunately. So tomorrow afternoon, I'm probably gonna. I've got video to edit and upload, and then probably tomorrow night I'll play some GTA Online, or I may just play some Battlefield. Don't know. Oi 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 oi. Oh dear. Just depends. Are you? Did I read right? You're working somewhere. This is aimed at Jason. Going to be going over some river by the looks of it in a minute. Oh, better slow down a bit. You're approaching Mainz, whatever that place is. So yeah, we have GW Great Western Express Remaster coming up next. Free time? What's free time? You are supposed to use the brake as well, Mr. Hentis. Hey, coaches were on the platform, booked, so we're all good. Doing. It's bathing. 1 minute retard. What the hell's that? Oh, defibrillator. You serious? CCTV camera up there. Just that. Do me. Take brakes off. 1.6 to Mainz, man off. That's 60. Oops. Yeah. What's up with that screen? Bring it down to 60. Sheds and bog carts. Boggies. It's an okay route, but it's empty. Ooh, I had a feeling we'd have that. Another Dosto in here. Oh, this is that one that's in that other. Is it left Rhine thingy? Linky Rheinstracker. Have they included the yard with an empty yard? Oh my god, really? Oh, so boring. Absolutely boring. Empty yards. Do you know at some point in the future there's going to be a large bang when the manhole cover that is clicking every time something goes over it collapses. It's been like that for 3 months. It'll just get looser and looser and looser, then it'll just collapse. Let's crack on. We're off to Wiesbaden. Our final stop, I think it is. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, hello. Let's take that off and do that again, shall we? 24 miles an hour. So let's bring this up to... Wait till the brakes have sorted themselves out, because it won't let me accept it. While we're waiting for that to sort itself out, we'll just pop out the cab. I think it would have sorted itself out by now. Yeah, there we go. Back now, just load into the stream and the phone rings. Bloody thing never stops. Bloody hell. I was going to say, did you, you say you got free time, as and when. Do you have you got a job now? Because I don't know if you had a job or not before. That's the thing sometimes. Yesterday, I found, I was trying to deal with this stuff with this job interview that I went for. You didn't, but you kind of do now. However, that's now something you're allowed to discuss yet. Nah, that's fine, mate. That's awesome. Yesterday, I don't know if you got the part where I said I actually got phoned up for an interview, and I went to the interview yesterday afternoon, so it was all like lastminute.com sort of thing, but trying to deal with all that yesterday, and then I had other things going on as well, and I was trying to do all my finances for the month, get that all sorted, and I had other people phoning me. I had another agency phone me. I had another agency phone me this morning. Yeah, she offered me the job, but I couldn't do it because they want people to shrink wrap pallets, and because of my many disease, the company, it's actually a company that I actually did an application for, and I sent in that had to fill out a medical form that they actually never bothered replying to. So that was the one this morning. The interview, I don't know. I'll find out hopefully. It's not safe to release Tony. I'll find out probably Monday or Tuesday next week when the boss is back. They asked me if I liked what I see, and I went, yeah. You know, it's minimum wage, but the minimum wage at the moment is fucking better than fucking DWP wage. What they think you're decent enough to, you know, what you should earn. So, yeah. Good morning there, Train Simulator driver. How are you? In the land of Oz. Hope you are well. Hope it is nice down there as well. God's sake, come on, release me. Are you enjoying the route? It's so full of life. It would be if we actually had an adequate timetable put on it. As it is at the moment, it's poopy pampy poots, or poopy poopy pants, or just poopy pants. It's like 18 degrees centigrade and raining today. Oh, that's cool. We had the rain. Well, we've had more rain today than what we did last night in the lightning storm. So yeah, that's a bit weird. Let's do 80. Oh, we've got 40. Oh, no, 40. That's normal for us, yeah. That's a summer's day, that is 18 degrees centigrade. Although it's 30 out. Yeah, it was 30 degrees centigrade yesterday, and it was only supposed to be about 26. I was roasting my nuts off walking off to the job interview and then walking back. Only 5 kilometres there and back, but yeah. Right now it's 5 and foggy. Awesome. We can go full tout. So do we go through that way what I think we're going? Stop doing that. It's only 5 kilometres. Get out. It's more than that. It might be 5 kilometres from there to there, but you got that, then you got that, and then you got that. So it's a little bit longer. It was hot for you today. You was barbecuing. Yay! Barbecuing the old folk. No, barbecuing at the old folks' home. Sorry. Not barbecuing the old folk. Yeah, we don't want that. What were we barbecuing anyway? So the old folk wanted a barbecue, making you work for it, I take it. So you can imagine Bradley there with his little French-made printed apron on. Oh dear. Burgers and sausage. Oh, no beans. All chips. Oh dear. Chips, yes. Oh, awesome. If you barbecue your sausage, Bradley, you're standing too close to the barbecue. Oh, here we go. You get Paul in, he lowers the tone. Are we going off? Oh, we're going off down here. I had, like I said, I met Andy for coffee today in Costa, just down below me, and I had one of their chicken and bacon cheese toasties. Absolutely lovely, but at £5.50 a pop. Yeah, right. Won't be buying one of them again. Don't they know I'm on benefits? We had a nice clean stream until Paul arrived. What? Nothing at all to do with Wendy being mentioned several dozen times. Lowering the tone is what you do. Yeah, it's all fun. All fun. 4.6 kilometres. We are there. Awesome. I need to play this a little bit more on the PC. That's disgusting. Wasn't clean as Hentis said, Willie. Willie or won't he? What's wrong with that? Or willy-nilly? So yeah, regarding the job, I won't know till Monday or Tuesday next week. But the other one I went for at Sunseeker I didn't get because they gave it to someone else, even though they actually made the position available for me. When they saw my CV, they just gave it to someone else. I was like, okay, fine. Worst thing was, I turned down a job to wait and hear for this one for Sunseekers. So yeah. So when they phoned me up about this job going, and I went, just say yes, Tony. Driven 14.3 kilometres in a 1433. In a 143 even. He said Willie again. Willie Nelson. Willie Mandela. Willy Wonka. I think he said something else. Looks an awesome route, but unfortunately it's emptier than emptier than something. Really, won't he? Exactly, there you go. Need to shower me in pepper, why? Shower me in diamonds. So he can find his willy when it sneezes. What? Okay. That's got me really confused now. .com. Nearly there. Wiesbaden? Wiesbaden? I don't know. Wiesbaden! Habanov! Platform number 6. I think I need to slow down a bit. Or am I just going to go in for the dramatic entrance and slow down as we hit the buffers? Kind of. Stop. Old joke, always good. Great Western Express is next, the remastered version with some freight. But what? Trains! $4,808 and a platinum. Nice. You did a dramatic entrance into Stafford last night in a 350 on Xbox when I was sure the red signal would clear and show if ever. It didn't. Uh-oh. You did a Hentis. 4,754 and a platinum. Awesome. Stop accuracy was 1.68 meters there. Not very good. 39.4 meters at Mainz Rheinisches Theatre. Oh, I don't want to do timetable, you dumbass. Well, the PlayStation yeeted itself last night in my stream. I was on Payne Creek. For some strange reason, if you go a little bit further distance than what you should do, if you're on free cam, which is 8 on the keyboard, you go a bit further, then you go and press 1 to go back to the cab. It goes back to the loading screen, and you get you see the little thing scrolling round, but it goes back to that, and the little thing scrolling round doesn't scroll round, and then after about 2 minutes it just crashes. And this is what I put in content thingy last night. So yeah, a bit of a pain in the bum. Right, Great Western Express remastered. I have to say I do miss the mods that I have on the PC and playing against this. It's just not the same. It's just not the same. Is that the Alan Thompson one? I don't know what GBRF one it is. 6303. Warminster MOD to Shoeburyness. Actually, that is a GBRF service, actually. He's trying to load the tile where your loco is, but can't. Yeah. You should probably get out of bed and go here go have a chat. Yes. Bit of cloud. So this should be a GBRF service. I can't remember what the loco is. It's one of mine. It might be one of the grey ones. You're supposed to be in the office in 30 minutes. Well, I guess you won't be making it to the office in 30 minutes. Unless it's the office that you're working from home in. Like what I did there. Oh, hello. That's bad, sir. Nice. I like it. What's the power card this end? Oh, it's a boring one. It's one with just a vinyl sticker, I think. We'll have to have a look at that. Oh, you got that one going. Go on. Oh, that's the original ones. That is the 66-7 X Freightliner loco, and I can't remember which one it is. You're going to use the plumber. Oh, nice. That's one of the 2 or 3 that went to GBRF. Oh, so that's a sticker as well. Look. Is it 587? No, 740. So it's literally a Freightliner 66, can't remember what the number was, which was running round as a debranded loco. But still in Freightliner paintwork. Yeah, it was eventually painted at Arlington, Eastleigh, into GBRF livery, but it ran round for a few months as 66740 in debranded Freightliner livery. It was at Eastleigh as well as being painted, but it had to have its fuel tank repaired. Going to use the plumber. That's so wrong. Right, should be ready. Interesting. Ooh. Acton Poplar goods line. The thing is though, Network Rail uses these KWAs with bulldozers on them. And they have like on here they have like a ramp that the bulldozers can go up and then turn on their axis to sit there, and then they lift the cranes lift the ramps up, and they get placed up here and tied down. Trump moving stuff to the wall, he's losing. Yeah. Did I just see another freight train going in there? No, it's the HSC, you dumbass. Go on, back you go. So these next cargo line gas for German railways These are kind of similar to the four-axled TEA bogie gas wagons, which is for transportation of the LPG, which is basically a white tank on the bogies, and it's got an orange stripe down it. But we had the four-wheel TAs, the smaller tanks. Same thing, white tank with orange stripe round it. Would you be able to use them over here? Not the American one, not the German ones, no, because they're nothing like what we have. But people will use them. Right, we've got Stuttgart Heilbronn after this, and that is going to be my last route for tonight. Yeah. Cool day, be governor. I think we passed Twyford, haven't we? Let's do a run by. Through sodding cutting. Bit of rail slinging going on, and we got a 166 on its way. Double 166. Need some rail freight four-wheeled vans on there. Got 12-ton four-wheeled red and grey rail freight vans. Oh yeah. So yeah, next Wednesday should be the Mass Effect 3 stream for Wednesday night gaming. Has anyone seen the trailer for Modern Warfare 4? Boots on the ground, none of this jumping around shit. I said to my mate, I said, you know what? I'm not even going to bother with it, to be honest. Well, no, nice. I said to him, I'm just going to stick with Battlefield. What about Wonders of Sodor? What about Wonders of Sodor? Don't really care. No, exactly. It's just the same old crap as it is. Honestly, it's just rubbish. Rinse and repeat. Yeah, you know, they've got DMZ in it. It'll have zombies. It'll have bloody Warzone shit. You know, I'm not interested in playing Warzone the same as though I'm not interested in playing Red Sec on Battlefield. Doesn't bother me one bit. The only game I play literally on Battlefield is Conquest. I may play one or two others, but that's it. Not interested in the other stuff that they play or that there's available. It just does not interest me. Oh yeah, Warzone is shit. You know, people will be going, oh, you gotta have zombies. Don't really care about that. So I'm just like, yeah, gonna miss this one out. I'll be enjoying myself, hopefully, with GT6. Hopefully. That sounds different. Do you think it does? That's definitely different. That's the same. World at War and Black Ops, absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. The original Modern Warfare 1, Modern Warfare 2, brilliant. Modern Warfare 3, yeah. The cab sound in cab is different. Okay. In theory, you should be able to hear the wagons behind you. Tooting Tony, they call me. Yarp. Ooh, HST! Hi, HST! 10 frames per second coming into Stuttgart. On what? Heilbronn, Stuttgart? Oh my god. Oh, hello. Thought there's a fire alarm going off then. Oh, doing the new journeys. Oh, is there journeys on there? The other thing as well, which I'd really love to see, is that if you could have a log, a chat log of the chat in your live stream, and if basically you could then act on those logs about like what we had tonight, where you could actually like ban someone from using those chat logs. But I know you get a full live chat replay, or I can have that in when I go back to when the video is replayed as VOD. You can't action anything on there, so stuff like that will not show. Once you ban it or like time them out, it disappears. It does not appear, which is really freaking annoying. And obviously the fact that I didn't see it for some strange reason. The hell have they done to that horn? $19 miles to go. Oh, for the 423. Oh, okay. Or some. Oh dear. Put that over. Ow. You know what? I fancy some toast. But I can't have it because I don't have any marmalade. I can't have toast with anything else. Well, I did. I had it with cheese and bacon and chicken. But yeah, it will have to be like I could do cheese and ham toast, but nah, I'd rather have cheese Marmalade with toast. Whoa. I need to get some the weekend, some marmalade, I think. And a loaf of bread. And milk. God. You fancy some burgers? Stop it! I don't have any burgers. I had 2 of those, like those pizzas that you can microwave, those little pizzas. Driven 660 miles in the 66! Yay! Give him a toot for that one. There's the old flying kettle. And that was a load of woo 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 on the coaches. Will that be with chips or beans, sir? And or both? Do you have them in a roll as well? And better still, do you have cheese? And do you actually butter the rolls? Bit late as barbecue finished hours ago. Yeah. Last orders for the barbecue. Do you take any home? Like a doggy bag? You toast your buns. Fuck's sake. First he barbecues his sausages, now he toasts his buns. Fucking hell. Oh, just chips. Oh, poor Bradley with his toasted buns and his barbecued sausage. Oh dear. He definitely has got one of those like French made like plastic apron sort of thing. Especially with his barbecued sausage and toasted buns. Or barbecued buns and toasted sausage. Oh my god. Oh dear. Is he Korean barbecue? Some very tasty dog for the doggy bag. Aww. Lovely little doggos. So you've got a HST coming up behind us. First Great Western leading, GWR on the rear. We also get to play What's in Acton as well. Wouldn't that be a succulent Chinese meal? So Bradley has toasted buns and you've got what coming up behind? HST. I think that was Slough. Could be wrong. Oh, blimey. Just gone through Slough, you're not hanging around. No, I wouldn't advise it either. I definitely wouldn't advise it. $13 miles to go. Right, I am going to leave Stuttgart Heilbronn until Saturday. We'll do Stuttgart Heilbronn, and then there's the other one which I've got, which is Dresden Leipzig. Because I'm getting really, really tired, and I don't really want to start falling asleep. So that means Bradley will have to phone me on Discord. Interesting. You're getting some toast. Oh, stop it. I need to get some marmalade over the weekend. I have Anchor spreadable butter. I refuse to buy it when it's being sold at £4 and 5p a tub. It'd be a great clip, more snoring. Yeah, I know. You're going to watch Transporter 2 tonight. Oh, awesome. I've got a couple more episodes because I'm on just started season 4 of watching Star Trek: The Next Generation on Blu-ray. So I'm going to watch the entire Star Trek: The Next Generation series on Blu-ray. Then I'm going to go for the films in 4K. Then I'm going to watch Star Trek Picard. Not all tonight though. I've got these Roundtree's ice lolly sort of things. I'll have one of them or two of those tonight. I've got some drink that I'm going to have in a minute, and yeah, that'll be done. I'll finish this and then we'll do Stuttgart Heilbronn and Leipzig Dresden on Saturday night. Oh, another 166. I've got video to do. I'll obviously do this tomorrow afternoon, or when I get back from. I got to pop to pick up a prescription and pick up a birthday card for my mate and post that. He'll get it next week. And then I've got to. When I come back, I've got to sort this stream out, and then I'll start editing the video for release for a members first video tomorrow, which is Train Sim World Journeys. I can't remember which one it is, which is annoying. And then tomorrow night I'll make a start on the other video, but then I may want to put a couple of photos up from the. I can't remember. I think it's the 2023 album. So if I do the album for the year for 2023 on Facebook, then I can then concentrate on doing the videos for that year as well. Didn't we see that one go down on the rear? Oh. We must have some freight. Because that was a bit of a slowdown. Oh yeah, look. Where's he coming from? Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Who is he? Where is he? There he is. 0084 portal out. Okay. That's got to be a fuel one. Because that goes down not only to the fuel depot, but to the cement terminal as well. The Colonel. He's going up his rear. No one's going up anyone's rear at the moment. Oh crap! I suspect that is that we've got a train. There we go. Slough to London Paddington. Approaching a yellow. Oh look! Not very often you get to see him coming down there. Oh. There's no rush to get a signal because we're just going to be sat waiting at it. I need to get some crumpets actually. They're quite nice. And it has to be Warburton crumpets as well. No other crumpet will do. Warburtons. What the hell? DB is booked. We better start thinking about slowing down. Red ahead. Red alert. Yeah, DB. Anyone? Ah! No, what that was. Anyone behind me? Oh, it's a 66 behind me. Just watching on the replay of that signal off to the right, which changed from a single yellow to a double yellow. I just love it when you see signals do that. It's gone green. One in front is yellow. Oh god, no, there's nothing wrong with a bit of crumpet. Phew. Love a good bit of crumpet, me. adversingly. Oh, so it doesn't make it all easy. Oh, hello. Another freight train reverses coming in at 90 miles an hour. DB is booked. It's such a pleasure to drive up here now. Oh, EWS is booked. One of the two. Oh, hello. Sorry, just adjusting the headset. Oh, it's busy. I don't like this route. It's not busy enough for me. Too many HSTs about. Even though we got it free of charge. If I can afford it, I might buy some crumpets the weekend. Fuck it. Oh, Kev. Oh. Right, Kev. Alright. Not enough APT would be hundreds of them, according to a bloke named Luke. Does he go by another name called Francis by any chance? Hey, to be honest, I was chatting to Andy about this the other day, actually, because where we saw him on Saturday. You know, I don't understand why certain people are getting upset, you know, uptight about him, but because his name, don't know, but his channel name was Luke. Oh, okay. About old Francis is that his real name is Luke something, I can't remember, and it's not Francis Bourgeois. But people have complained because it's, you know, Francis is not his real name. And I'm like, yeah, so what? It's his alias. My real name is not Hentis. People know me as Hentis. I get called as Hentis. Number 66. It's a lot of freight. And the fact that they say he's making money because of it. And I'm like, hold on a minute. Your real name isn't BCP. Oh wait, no, you're not a council. But the thing is, at the end of the day, there are loads and loads of authors throughout this world that have alias names. You don't hear people complaining about them. Exactly, Carl. Elton John is not Elton John. Bradley's name is actually 123. As easy as ABC. No, okay. Copyright strike inbound. The nom de plume. Yeah, I think it's just because he's basically making money out of it. People are getting a bit arsey. Freddie Mercury wasn't named either Freddie Mercury either, no. It's like I said yesterday, I've got quite like what he said about, you know, he so some person that keeps calling him a wanker sort of thing every time he sees him. And it's just like Francis turned around and said, well, you know, he goes, I was thinking like I'll go around just reply with sausage roll like that, and I'm thinking that's only Francis could do that. No, I'll call him Francis, I don't care. I've called him Luke when I saw him. But yeah. I'd love to do the dog cast with him, but I don't think that's going to happen. Bit of a shame. Kanan, you're late. Oh, tardy note for you, sir. Tardy note. Nah, you're alright. It'll be fine. 3 miles to Acton. That's where our stream will finish. You'd always watch it back on VOD, mate. Sorry. Who's packing up stuff for your mate's house? Oh, cool. Spend the weekend there then? How's that light engine going? He's right up my chuff. Oops. You went to an event today. Oh, what? What was the event? Got some Fred goodies. Fred? Free goodies? Oh, free goodies. I thought you were almost going to say, no, Freddos. I like Freddos. I like Freddos. This train moved. Yeah, we've got green lights now. Right, said Fred. Launch event for new buses. Oh, cool. You got a bit of goodies. Awesome. Nothing like free goodies. Back in your day, Freddos were 10p. Back in my day, they were free. I'd just take them out of the stock box when I did my paper round. Four model buses. There's bus timetables. Oh, awesome. I got a model of a bus round here somewhere. Wilton Dorset one, Optare. Single decker. You almost start your bus fleet up. Yutong E9Ls. Oh, nice. This Ealing Broadway? Ealing something or other. West Ealing, I think. Underground train coming in. Look at that, eh? £30 mph limit. Ealing Broadway. Elong? Elung. It's like the small cardboard buses you can put together. Alright. Kenneth Grange has just gone past me. Oh, he's gone past me twice. Do we get anything on the bridge over there? No. You'll see the underground trains going across there, which is pretty cool. He gets about, he does. Got to be careful because when we get in, we've got the what's his name coming in as well. I wonder what that was then. It's outside. It's a motorbike. He'll probably be sat at the lights going wheem, wheem, wheem on his little fizzy. Dumbass. You need to figure out how to reset the DCC decoder on your Bartman Gordon. RTFM, mate. Refer to the manual. What have we got in? Just two 66s. I'll go wait around and see what happens to this 66. Well, that's coming up behind us, light engine. Oh, we possibly have a freight train coming in. Just gone past you. Oh, awesome. Could be that actually. Not unless it is one of those, which I wouldn't have thought so. Well, that's DB. Do we have one here? The controller you've got is a Bartman DCC controller from 1 to 10. Interesting. No, they're both EWS. Or DB even. Where the hell do you think you're going? So where does that go then? That's intriguing. Oh, he goes there by the looks of it. He crosses over. $8,567 platinum. Oh, awesome. Yeah, he crosses over there. Oh, okay. The way that passed you was funny. Yeah, I wasn't expecting it to go past. Oh, okay. 8,600. Yay! And a platinum. Look at that. I get a little bit extra. So we don't have to wait to see where that train goes now. That's pretty cool. Right. Well, that is going to be it for tonight and for this week. Saturday I'll be streaming as normal. 7:30, and we'll be starting with Stuttgart Heilbronn and Dresden Leipzig will be the first two, and then we'll go lucky dip from there. So yeah, hope you have enjoyed this. Hit the like button, really do hit the like button because it does help, and hit the sub button as well, because then basically you'll get told, and the bell icon, and you'll get told of when I go live, when I upload content, and when I create community posts. So yeah, guys, thank you all very much, and I will see you on Saturday. Have a good couple of days. See you later, guys. Bye bye.